Hey guys, happy Friday. First of all, thank you for everybody that gave me feedback in relation to last week's Friday wrap. The mistake that I think I made, nobody actually picked up. See, what happened was last Thursday and Friday, I was traveling around seeing clients. I was going to be out of the office, wasn't going to get a chance to record the video. So I actually recorded it on Wednesday. So I started the video saying, hey guys, happy Friday. Let me take you for a run around the office. I get around the office and I go, Helen doesn't work on Wednesdays, and so she's not here today. And then later on that night, I'm watching it, getting ready to, prepare it to send it down on Friday. I'm like, man, I bloody told everybody it's Friday, and I say Helen doesn't work on Wednesdays. Nobody picked that up. The other thing a few people picked up was that where I said our office is in the back right-hand corner on the ground floor, which it actually is. If you're standing out on the street and you're looking at the building, we're on the ground floor, back right-hand corner. But we come down the hallway, turn down that hallway, and then you're on the left. So people said, oh, you said you're the back right-hand corner and you're the left-hand corner. We actually are the back right-hand corner. There's a few people that sort of picked up a couple of other mistakes, so I'm going to be sending out a few $50 notes or $50 Woolies vouchers to those people. So thank you everybody there. All right, this week, no presentation. I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to tell you a story about me, about my past, which relates to the stuff I've been banging on about for a little while now. Here we go. On the 15th of June last year, I challenged myself to this fitness scheme, if you want to call it that. It's called 75 Hard. A guy I follow on Instagram, his name's Andy Frisella. I think he's brilliant if you want to follow him. Very great content, lots of value, all that sort of thing. Anyway, he created this thing called 75 Hard. 2 workouts a day, minimum of 45 minutes. One has to be outside. You have to drink 3 liters of water a day. You have to read 10 pages of a book, which is like inspirational, motivational, that sort of book. No cheat meals, no alcohol, 75 days straight. The whole intention of this program is to not necessarily to become fit, it's a byproduct of it, trust me, but to build self-confidence, to build grit, to build determination, to build belief, all this sort of thing. And if you miss a day, you start again. And I actually started twice before that and missed a couple of things. So 15th of June, I started it. 2 workouts a day, all the water, read all the books, no alcohol, no bad meals, no anything, follow a diet, the whole shebang. I finished on the 31st of August. Now at the start of this, I was 99.9 kilos. I'm pretty tall, so I kind of didn't feel like I was overweight. At the end of it, I was 87.1. So I lost nearly 13 kilos. But what it did for me was build this habit of training. And I had to fit in 2 sessions a day. So I had no choice but to get up early in the morning and train before the kids were out of bed, because the other one I was doing probably late at night. And everything happened in the day, happened in between. So then I get to finish that program and I'm just now in the habit, and I work out once a day, go through all Christmas, happy days, and I train at F45. Natalie and myself, my wife, we go to F45 in the morning and we train. So they had an 8-week challenge which started in February, and I weighed myself. I was 88.7. So from the 31st of August all the way to February, through Christmas, all the rum cans I drank, everything I ate, I'd only put on 1.5 kilos because I had this discipline, I had this habit that I was training. And now our alarm every morning goes off at 4:27. We get out of bed, brush our teeth, get dressed. We're at F45 for a 4:45 session, finishes at 5:30, we're home. So what we've got is this habit every single morning, 5 mornings a week, Monday to Friday. Saturday we train at 6, and I'm that bloody hooked on it. I'll probably get up and train on Sunday as well if I can fit it in around kids' sport. But we've got this habit. The other thing that we've got is discipline, yeah? And I've talked about these keys that we talk about: habits, discipline, automation. My phone is automatically set for the alarm to go off Monday to Friday at 4:27 a.m. If it's at 4:26, I lay in bed thinking about it, and I probably talk myself out of it, so I don't give myself the chance, and that's part of the discipline. So here's what I'm trying to say. If I continue down this path of fitness, at the moment, I'm a little bit obsessed with it all. I'm tracking my food, what I'm eating. I have a goal of what I want to look like and all this sort of thing. If I maintain the habits of training every day, tracking my food, I've maintained the discipline, I've got the automation, it's just habits. The result can only be one thing. Now, I talk about habits, automation, and discipline. The thing I haven't talked about is time, all right? Now, when I talk about time, time is your biggest asset. Time is what you've got ahead of you to create or to achieve what you want to do. So I talk about time being your biggest asset. The problem with time being an asset is that it's a diminishing asset. Okay, so if I didn't exercise yesterday and eat well yesterday, I lost the benefit of yesterday and I will never get it back. But what I do have is the time between now and the goal I want to achieve. Now, you might have heard me say before, the reason why people don't continue on with their good habits is because of the time that it takes to achieve the goal. But the reality of it is, if you eat well, if you exercise, if you do all those things, the result can only be one thing. Yeah, I'm only going to achieve the result that I want because of the actions that I'm taking now. So let me bring all that back to the finance world, which you guys are like, finally, like this is what we're here to hear about. Imagine if you were this person. Imagine if you built up a habit to start to contribute a percentage of your income, say 10% of your income, to a debt reduction or a wealth creation strategy. Imagine if your super was invested in a fund which was most appropriate for you, and the investments that super was made up of was most appropriate for your needs. Imagine if your debt was structured most appropriately for you, that it was going to be paid off in the shortest amount of time. Imagine if your insurance, imagine if your budget, well, your budget, in my opinion, doesn't really count anymore because you've allocated a portion of your income towards debt reduction and wealth creation. How you spend the rest of your money is up to you. Imagine if you utilize the strategies that are available to you. And now different strategies are available depending on your age and your income and all that sort of thing. The result can only be one thing. You can only achieve financially if you do all that. And this is where I do this whole arm thing and say, you know, this is again out of this book I've been reading, The Atomic Habits. It doesn't matter where you are. Right now, we are here. Look, I've been going to the gym. Right now, we are here. Okay, that doesn't change. What changes is the velocity because of the actions that we're taking. And what's important is the velocity that we're on. So my whole point is to say, get a plan, understand what it is that you're doing, that you want to do, use the strategies, make all the right choices, take all the right actions. The result will look after itself, but the result is going to take time. But if you do all those things day in, day out, the result can only be one thing. There you go. No PowerPoint presentation, wasn't needed. Sorry for the little flex there before. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. Chat soon. All right, guys. Bye-bye.